Good morning! Mike from Kellerman Point Farm. Hey guys. Whew, what a weekend. You just saw me loading brewer's grain. We have a guy that comes and delivers it. He's a brewer. And yeah, spent brewer's grain. That's about 80 pounds, 100 pounds bag there. I got a bunch of it. Yeah, the animals eat it, and it's like a nice treat for them. And it's actually good for their gut. Fermentation, spelted wheat, all that kind of stuff that we eat, they like it too, and it's good for them. And we use it as a treat. It's a bribing tool. But we also, for the goats, we supplement their feed in the wintertime. When we're feeding them hay, we give them some of that. So it's good. It's a byproduct of the beer brewery industry. Words are hard. They want to get rid of it, and we take it. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. So yeah, this weekend was busy. We had a vow renewal this weekend. It was our 10-year anniversary. And 10 years ago, we got married on the beach at Hilton Head. My buddy came down, great guy, and I still feel bad because it was like a invite on the internet because we didn't have a lot of money, so we didn't send invitations and stuff like that. So he flew down and he was taking pictures for us, but his little SD card got compromised. We only added it up with like 10 pictures, so that was kind of a bummer. This weekend, our friend Taylor, Mr. John's daughter, she has a camera and she took shots for us. So she's been sending it to us, here and there, but once it's fully done, probably post some of those pictures, and they look really good so far. I'm excited. She's excited because we didn't have pictures the first go around. 10 years later, pictures. We're also using those pictures for like a promotional to do micro weddings here on the farm. Micro weddings, it's like a new age thing. People, it's a small wedding. They have like 20 or 30 people. They go and get married, and then that's it. So I think we're going to market towards that. Being a small farm, you got to think of those little things, how to have income. Because we are trying to make this 100% self-sustainable. The farm is self-sustainable, like the farm sustains itself, but it's not sustaining us yet. So the plan is to be 100% sustaining the family on the little farm. It can be done, and it will be done. It's just a matter of time and getting the building blocks together to build that. So I think it could happen. Right now we're living on savings. I don't know why I'm saying this. It's going to be on public record, whatever. We had a friend, AJ, down the street for the bees. He came by and got some manure, so we were talking. He came by this weekend on Saturday and helped me with my bees. So what I'm going to do in the next couple videos, maybe the next one I do, I'm going to go to his farm and he's going to show me what to look for when he opens the brood boxes and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm new to bees, and that should be very interesting. And he subscribed, by the way. We have more than 22 subscribers now. Thank you, guys. I hope you're still watching everything, especially us idiots when we got zapped by the fence last week. Yeah, it's not really a how-to, it's just how we do. And I'm throwing it out there because I think it's interesting, and it's fun stuff. So today we're going to go to a box store. I was up there this weekend buying feed, and I ran out of the feed that I get from down south, the cheaper feed, so I just had to get some real quick. And the girl there says, hey, I have like a half a pallet of pig feed for $6 a bag. They have dust mites on them. Are you interested? And I said, yes. Dust mites are not a big deal. Dust mites are everywhere. They're on your skin. They are edible, and they're going to the pigs. So I can't pass up a half a pallet of pig feed for $6 each, for $6 a bag, 50 pounds. At that store, that feed's running about $18 a bag. At the store down south where we get our chicken feed, it's about $20, $24. So I'm pretty excited about it. Fired up the diesel, getting that running. We've had some problems with it, so this is our first real kind of medium trip to go get some stuff to see how it runs. I had a small leak in the radiator, so I think we got it patched. I haven't seen any leaking anything while it's running, so brakes are fixed, so we're gonna take it on an adventure today. I think I gotta put some air in the tires because it's a little low. Always check your tires. Yeah, we're just letting it warm up now. You know, the trick with the diesel, you gotta let it warm up first. You can't just turn the key and go because you'll mess things up. For those of you that don't know diesel engines. I don't know how I feel about the diesel truck. It has a lot of power and everything. But for a day-to-day driver, it's not practical. So I don't know if I want to sell the diesel truck. If anybody sees this and you want an F-250, it needs some work, but yeah, you know me, just contact me. You know, serious inquiries only. I'm not taking this, I'm serious. So yeah, thanks for the subscribers. I don't know, I guess we're just going from day to day and showing you the humorous stuff. So we gotta go get the feed today. I want to get the feeders that we brought out of the barn when we were cleaning them, put them back in. We're gonna set up the cow area inside the barn. We got to put up a panel. I got to fix this gate. Oh, look at this gate, it's horrible. Look at that. Look. I broke it. Well, we had the tractor running in here, and I nailed it, and it broke. So what I'm going to do is just replace the boards. I got to screw a couple things in to make it. Cows are going to be on that side. But we're going to put the water in front of it so they can't really just lean up against it and get through it. So it should be okay. I just want to make it a little bit more secure. I'm assuming the goats will probably get on that side at some point, and I don't want the goats getting through it or under it or any of that. So we got to shore that up. Over here, we have this big old gap between this post and, can I do this? Oh, you can't see nothing. I need a tripod. I need more subscribers. Where are we at? That post. So that post and this post, we're putting up a cattle panel, and this whole area, see their water? We got a tank here, a tank there. That's going to be there. We're going to put another cube over there for the goats. And above us, I have a 450-gallon water tank. And I got a fire hose that can go from there. See that hole? Can I do this backwards? Up. That hole right there. It fits through that hole. I didn't cut the hole. It was a knot in one of the boards, and it fell through. So the hose will fit through there, and it'll go down in the big tank here. So that'll be the wintertime water. Once the water lines outside freeze, we'll rely on that water to feed the animals or water the animals through the wintertime. So it's just kind of a backup. I got a hose ran over here for the pigs. You've seen that in my other videos. But as long as that's not frozen, we're going to be using that hose to water the animals. And then the 450-gallon, I have a 250-gallon here, and then another 150 and another 250 that's on the battle wagon with the goats. So we're all going to incorporate that water here in the bottom of the barn, and that's going to be the emergency, not emergency, but that's going to be when the water lines are frozen. Hopefully that'll be enough. We'll find out in a couple of months, but I do have a water buffalo that'll fit on the back of the truck. I'll just fill it up by the house and bring it over here and fill the water as we need it, but not a big deal. We'll figure that out. I was just talking to AJ down the street and said at our other barn, once we move the cows from this barn to the other barn to finish them off, I'm going to have to buy a bigger water tank and get water trucked in to fill that tank, make sure they have water. Cows drink a lot of water. When they're full grown, they could drink almost 20 gallons of water a day. So you times that by how many cows you got and how many days you got, and that tells you how much water you need a week. So the plan is to get a big water tank over there and just get it trucked in. I might have to pay for it because there's no well or anything over there, but that's all right. It's down the road, so we don't have to worry about that now. That's just kind of loose plans. So yeah, water is important for all your animals, especially ruminants. Ruminants? They're rumens. Whatever the plural. Animals with multiple stomachs. So goats, cows, sheep. I don't have sheep, but I have cows and goats. Well, I have goats now, but I'm going to get cows. They have multiple stomachs, and then for them to process their food, they need a lot of water to drink, and that gets everything flowing. So if you have animals, make sure you have water. Oh, we're also doing the pasture chickens out here, and I don't feel like walking 5 gallons of water from the house over here at a time. I did that last year, and it sucked. We're not going to do that again. So as long as we have water over here, we should be good to go. So I'm going to fill these tires up. We're going to wait for Mr. John, and we're going to go get some feed. sit tight and we'll see where the day brings us. Oh, I was just thinking. I have a little bit of video from our little 10-year vow renewal. Remember me joking about Miss Michelle in the last video? I gave her my phone. She didn't press record. 'Cause she was going to record the whole thing. And I saw her have my phone, and she was like, you know, going around with it. But she didn't press record. Michelle, it's all right. We're good though. It's fine. So, yeah, cool. I might put that in right now. While I'm waiting for Mr. John to fill my tires. So you're gonna see like little bits of that. Nothing crazy. I think they might have joked with Michelle. Yesterday I spent the day, we were outside playing in the river and the creek and stuff. I wasn't feeling like filming. And a little bit too much. It's alright. Yeah, so here's a clip of that. I guess it was just me standing around filming everything. Oh, and you'll see my brother-in-law Eric doing this too. He married us in the beginning 10 years ago, and then he renewed our vows for us because he's a reverend. I'm a reverend too. I got, I don't know, legalized last year for my sister's wedding. But yeah, he did it for us, and so he did it again, and it was kind of cool. And her dad was there. Her dad wasn't there 10 years ago. He had to work, and we were down in the beach, so cool. All right, maybe if I ever figure out how to do pictures and put them on here, I'll show the pictures. It's all new to me still. I know my editing's not the best, and it is what it is. So, all right, enjoy.
Right? And that's exactly, you should put it on. Yeah. Come on now. We're doing our vows. Yeah. Put it. It was a blessing. We got $30,000. Right?
Mr. John, I can't.
Well, yeah.
Five? Yeah.
Miss Michelle.
Oh.
We were in the corn the other day. There's just so much we got lost because it's a maze.
I don't know. You are not funny.
It's just a maze.
Corn, it was a maze.
Can I go?
I'm sure.
$6 a bag. 14 pounds. 14 bags. $84. You can't get that nowhere.
50-pound bag.
50 pounds. Just put the pallet in the truck. Works out for us, right? So, serious question. What do you call a russet potato trying to be a sweet potato? An imitator. Yeah. Looking at my phone, I did find a clip that Miss Michelle took of the wedding. Hang on, I'll play it right now. That wasn't really it. I'm just messing with her. Yeah, so we'll take, first thing, well, we're going to put the feeder in, but I think we should get that trailer with the cube on it first.
Oh, yeah.
Because once we get the feeder in here, it's going to be so hard to move around the trailer.
Right.
And it's not going to fit through that gate, so we'll put that here first. And then put the feeder, yeah, the cow feeder will go on this side. This side of the wall. Put that gate up, and then the goat feeder will go right here. Because there's a chute. We drop down the hay. And this will be bedding. And once we get the cube in here, and once we get the feeder, we'll toss in this hay over here for the bedding for the cows. We'll make it kind of thick. we're gonna be here a minute. So there was a leak in the back of the water tank. Let me see if I could see. And then I patched it with some like tar and not tar, but what's that stuff? The Billy Mays stuff. And then I sprayed it with the Billy Mays stuff right there. So I want to fill it enough to see if it's gonna leak. We had a cube up here, but we brought down in the bottom. And I'll show you just in a second what that looks like. But that's gonna be for the goats. And then we're getting ready for the cows in another week. So we got to get ready with the water and everything. But we took the cube, it was up here, right over here. It was on a trailer, so we trailered it down there, put the cube, because we want the cube for the goats. So we're trying to fill this up just enough, just so we have enough water for the chicks over here, because I don't have any water up here other than this. But I want to see how this does with all the patch and repairs. Random things. But our well pumps, I think it's 4.5 gallons a minute, and this is 450 gallons. So do the math on that one. Yeah, it's going to be a while. So it's going to be one of these things that we just let run all day. But I'm just going to fill it enough to go over that little hole to see if that patch works. That way we don't have a big mess if it leaks. Make sense? So this is what we did. That's closed off. We added, well, you saw that. We put that up, put the bedding in, got a feeder, and then we put goat panel there, and we put the water that was upstairs downstairs, and we put the other feeder in here because the chute's there. Thinking about this, we have this other area over here where we could open this panel over to there. We take all that stuff, put it upstairs, and the cows have more space. So that'll be determined on what we're going to do later. And it's hot outside. So, you know, trying to stay hydrated. Oh. You can see this area growing in. The pig started over here. So I want this to be grass before the cows come. Well, the goats come back. Cows aren't going to go, well, they probably will, but they're not going to trample over the side. We were going to put a feeder down here, but it's going to get too muddy, and we just put it inside. Hey, where do rainbows go when they're bad?
In a cloud.
Prism. Don't worry, it's a light sentence.
Michelle's got it right. Don't quit your day job.
It could be a side job.
Yeah.
See that little doohickey right there? That's the plug that I put in. It's not there yet. Good day today. Sold 2 goats for pets. Oh. And I'd rather see them go to pets than go to meat. So it was a good day. See you next time.